Hi, my name is Kathy Fosno, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Just started doing this, and this is my very first video. So I hope you enjoy it, and please put any comments if you have any suggestions for me, how I should be holding my art, or if you want me to tell you something that I skipped. This card has a little story behind it. Excuse me. When I was a teenager, my mother and I were invited to a wedding shower, and so we decided to make throw pillows, and we bought some black material and we decided to embroider it in solid yellow embroidery thread. So I did mine, which was a deer scene, and I believe my mother's was a flower scene. And those pillows were beautiful. That yellow on the black was just gorgeous. So for some reason, when I saw our new Rose Garden Thinlets, I thought of those pillows and thought I would try to emulate those to some extent. So this is what I've been talking about, the Rose Garden Thinlets. And they come with the big rose with leaves, a little leaf decoration, a big rose, a banner, and a little flower. And they're so cute and so pretty. And if you decide to bundle up, the occasion catalog has the Rose Wonder stamp set. And don't be fooled by the picture. As you can see, the rose is a lot bigger than it looks on the outside or in the catalog. And I just think it's a pretty set, and it's got lots of pretty sayings. It's got a sympathy, a birthday, a wedding. It's got a Bible verse. So it's just one of those stamp sets that's very versatile. So bundle up and save 15%. Okay, so let's get started. First, you're going to need a piece of Daffodil Delight cardstock. Cut it 5.5 by 8.5. And then you're going to need to score it at 4.5 inches. You're going to need a piece of Whisper White cardstock, cut it 5.25 inches by 4 inches, and a piece of black cardstock cut 5.25 and 4 inches. Plus you're going to need a piece of white Whisper White scrap paper. Okay, so we're going to be using the Big Shot to cut out our rose. So first we're going to use the magnetic platform, and you put your acrylic sheet there, and you put your rose on where you see it's going to cut. Make sure you get it in there where you're going to cut everything. Okay, plus we have the little flower we're using in this. So, okay. So we're gonna stick it in the Big Shot, and we're gonna run it through. And my advice, for a solid cut, run it back through, just to make sure you cut all the way through. Okay, now Stampin' Up! Also has introduced in their occasions catalog the Big Shot die brush, and it comes with a little foam pad. So you're going to take your rose away, and you're going to lift this up. Put these away so you don't lose them. I've been known to lose a few. And you're going to run your brush over your flowers, and look at that, it comes right out. This brush set, I think, would be a really good thing for things like the ornament that we had in our last holiday catalog. So everything came out. You don't have to work that hard. If you can't get it all out, you can use the piercing tool, which is one of my favorite tools. I love it for lifting up sequins and placing the rhinestones and pearls. So there it is. There is your rose. all pierced. Okay, so, and there's your little flower, and we're going to set that aside. Okay, we're ready to start. So first we're going to take a sponge. Now, Stampin' Up! Sells sponges, but they come in a big round piece, and so it's kind of important to cut them in quarters so that you have more that you can use it for. And we're just going to dab and sponge our flower around, and it's not going to be the exact same color all over the piece, but a rose isn't exactly the same color. So okay, so that's done in Daffodil Delight. Always close your stamp set or you'll get your fingers in it or your cardstock. Believe me, I know. All right, then we're going to take with our green, this is Wild Wasabi. Love the Stampin' Up! Pads. They're so juicy, and they come with, you can get refills for them, so it's really nice to have those pads. And when they close, they store, even though it looks like they're right up, they store upside down. And I forgot to stamp my little flower, so I'm going to come back and do that. Hopefully you can see all of that. Okay, so we're going to put this aside. Okay, we don't need the piercing tool anymore. We're going to put that aside. I lose things if I don't put them back the way they should be. All right, so we're going to take our black cardstock first, our basic black cardstock. This is our fine tip glue pen. And we're going to take the white part off, and then we're going to put little bits of glue on different sections. You can spread it a little. Takes a while. Put it all around in lots of little places. You can also use the Tombow multi-purpose glue if you don't have the fine tip glue. But this really is good for just those little tiny pieces. Okay, and I'm going to put it right down and you can go back where you might have missed a little bit and put a little bit more. And just hold it down. And then you can do the same with your little flower. This is just an accent. Oops. Okay, isn't that easy? Wasn't hard at all. Now we're going to take our Snell adhesive and we're going to put it on the front of our cardstock. Like to center it just a little bit where it fits. Okay. Then we're going to take our Whisper White cardstock and we're going to use the little flower stamp, the same one that matches the flower on the front here. And we're going to stamp it right in the corner just to give some accent in your card. Okay. And we're going to use the Snell adhesive again. And we're going to put that in the center so that you have a nice place. You can stamp something, you can write your greeting, you can say hello. And that card is done. See how quick and easy that was? I hope you'll visit my website, Kat's Creative Corner, and you can go to my online shopping through that site. And don't forget, this is our celebration time until March 31st. If you purchase $50 in our occasion or our annual catalog, you can pick something out. Isn't that pretty? In the celebration book for free. Now this is the little chickie, and the reason I have an X through it is because I got that one and I love it. So there are all kinds of neat little things that you can buy or not buy, but you get to have them for free if you purchase $50 in either of the other catalogs. So I hope you liked this video, and you can get all the directions for this card on my website, Kat's Creative Corner. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.